Hello people. How are you all doing? I know the mic doesn't sound as great. I'm trying to use one of my wireless ones instead tonight. Just got a little bit more freedom, so I don't have as much of the microphone in my face. So apologies if it doesn't sound the best. I am trying to work on that for future videos. All about mic placement, so it might not sound as good as the last one, but how are we all doing? I hope we are well. I hope we're in a good mood tonight. I'm doing something a little bit different tonight. Evening, Barry. How you doing, mate? I hope you're well. We are doing something a little bit different tonight. Something I haven't done in a while. And we used to do these, I think it was about last year or 2 years ago. We used to do these, and we're going to play a bit of trucking while talking about Wednesday. Now, I won't lie, I will have to keep looking up to check chat, so I will try my best to read chat tonight. I know this might not be everyone's cup of tea tonight, but I wanted to do something a little bit different, where we can still have a talk about Wednesday and talk about everything else. Evening, John, how you doing, mate? Evening, DJ, evening, Anthony, evening, VXT Minty, evening, Rachel, evening, Mark, evening, Adam, evening, Daniel. Yeah, it's a bit of a warm one. Looks like you're about to give us a Bob Ross painting tutorial or something. Evening, Robert, how you doing, mate? I hope you're well. The reason why I'm looking like I'm going to give you a Bob Ross tutorial, and you'll see in a moment. So, we are just going to go to this screen. Hopefully this has worked. If it's not, I am going to be fuming. No, everything broke again. This game, man. You're not farming sim, you are Euro Truck Sim. Come on, today. Funny enough, this was working a minute ago. There we go. Everything working. I am Jake and I'm from Art Attack. I've always thought that there's something going to come out with them. So we are going to go take a job. And someone mentioned the idea a while ago about going and getting a job and going and getting Danny. Lucky it's not work truck. We stop every few miles to pick up granites. So, I have already found a job for to do. We will go here. Evening workout. We are going to go to Dusseldorf. Take some metal centering. So we'll take that job. Can I do this? What is it? Essential for... I don't know if I can do it with this truck. Yeah, so we'll find out. If it don't work, it don't work. I can always change it. And I just realised I've got no sound. So let's just change that a minute. How are we all doing though? I hope we are all well. Audio. Turn the volume down. Yes, it is a daft. But how are we all doing? I will try and reply to many people as I can see them. Right, this ain't going to be good. First time. Going to be the German kidnap role and having come back. Very much insane. Went to manager and look a fairly big club duff store. Get about 45. Not bad, thanks, mate. How's you this season? I ain't bad. I'm tired. But luckily, the youngest actually managed to go to nursery today, which was absolutely fantastic. Dino's online. Dino. Which is good. But I thought we'd do something a little bit different. We haven't done this in a while. I cannot see jack shit. We're just going to go for it. If someone goes out on me, they go out on me. And this is where I'm going to really struggle because I cannot barely see that sat nav. But yeah, this is what we're going to do tonight. We're going to go to Germany, go kidnap Danny Roll and possibly come back. or we'll see what time it is once I've done. But I thought I'd do something a little bit different. I haven't done this in a while, and I just thought I'd like to do something a little bit different, change it up a little bit while we're in the break of no football, no nothing. I thought it'd be something a little bit fun, just have a little bit of fun with. Not have everything as serious we went to. So yeah, it'd be nice. I have a funny feeling this truck can't do this job, but we'll see. Every day I'm trucking it, yep. I have a funny feeling this truck can't do this job, but oh well. We'll soon find out. We'll see how fast it can do it. The fact that I'm only going 25 is a slight issue. We may have to change truck. Oh, I am 100% sure this truck can't do this. We could be here a while. Right, hang on. Let's go back. Go to a low green. Let's change the truck. Because that truck cannot do it. I had a funny feeling it was a truck that couldn't do it. Hang on a minute. Convoy, quick travel, world map. Load game. It's about when anything debrief. 1 week we're trucking, next week we're farming. Yeah, pretty much slow and steady. I can tell it's not GTA. I would have been blasting through them red lights. Normally I do. Let's have a look where my auto saves are. We'll take that one. Let's hope I haven't got it. We're not in Germany yet, and we're already on the left-hand side of the road. Massive RTA in Sheffield. Let's see if this will load for me. Because I have a funny feeling that won't pull it all the way. Because it's already struggling. And I cannot be asked to deal with that. So let's quickly see if I've got another truck. Truck manager. I've got loads of trucks. Let's have a look. That might do it. Drive it. Yes. See if this works. Right, I've now got to find another job to Germany. Let's now go to quick travel. Oh, we're already in Sheffield. Awesome. General offer of wood removal, Jay, if you want. Just thought I'd help, mate. If you can send me an email address, mate, I've actually much appreciate it, and I can send you a picture of what it is. If you send me if you send an email to punkchef41, I actually would appreciate that, mate. I just need to figure out the bits and pieces and nuts of it. Jake, you shouldn't be dreaming, driving. I appreciate that, then, mate. Let's see if I can find this job. By the way, count how many times Punk crashes as well. Because I can imagine it going to be a lot. Right. Right. Where's my map gone? All my stuff has gone. I thought this had a thingy in it. Hey up, pal, how you doing? This is not going to fun because I don't have a GPS in this map, in this truck. I thought there was a GPS in this truck. Which is not good. Not too bad, mate. We're just going to do a bit of trucking. And at this moment in time, I'm having to do this on the fly because I don't know where my GPS is. Just adjust to see it a minute. There we go. Been a game on it for World Cup. I've seen that. It's not that bad. Meant to be really, really good as well. Let's see if I can find it, and then I'm gonna have to find somewhere to get this all set up for how I want it. Because if I have to do this with no GPS, we are going to be here a long time, and I don't want that. I want to have an easy game tonight, where we just talk stuff, football and stuff like that. Right, we are currently going around in circles. Right, but how are we all doing? I hope we're all doing well. I just thought this would be something a bit different. Not too bad, mate. I'm very, very tired. It's been one of those weird long days, but it's been weird and long because I've had no baby duty kind of thing to do. My little one's been at nursery, and I've been trying to film the review for the season, and I've not managed to do it. I just watched the highlight of the 5-1 comeback. Everyone does. Oh God, I flipped truck before. Jack knows this. You know this. I think most people who've watched me play this know flipped truck before. Right. I didn't know there was a roundabout. We're going straight on. I cannot see on that side. And then we're going to go this way. And then we should see. Chris Tate is... Oh, that bloody clip. If you don't know the clip I'm on about, if you go to my Twitch channel, it should still be on the highlights. There's a cracking one of me flipping a truck. I think that was American Truck Sim as well. No! Missed it! I've gone the wrong way. Right, bugger this. Move as you like. Looks like you are doing 15 commercials. Shut up, Bob. Posted what an hour ago? Oh, me flipping truck. Right, first thing first, let's go here. Because I need a GPS. Because I don't have one, and it's going to do me bloody head in if I don't get one. Inside. Inside. There we go. Confirm order. Done. Oh, what they posted. What they posted. Do I even want to know? I knew this would happen. What did they post? What did they post? If they can tell me what they post, I can't see anything on the website. Oh, you buggers. Naughty, naughty, naughty. You naughty, naughty people, just like Danny. Right, let's go to next door. Right, I have a bloody thing now. Dicks. You're all a bunch of dicks. Right, that big thing we're taking. And this truck better be able to do it. Take job. got any jobs to Germany? The only job to Germany. Have you ever played Power? I have watched Power Simulator. It's very much a time suck of a game. You know what? Shall we drive without any cargo and we'll just go and we'll see what we can find while we're there? I mean, that's what we'll do. I know all my controls are knackered because this game has a terrible, terrible thing of updating. And when it updates, Munich, Strasbourg, where's Leipzig? We'll go to Osserbahn. We'll go to Dusseldorf, that's where we're meant to be going anyway. Hope we don't get there. Hope we don't get there and find Danny's in red. Right, here we go. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting summer. Has the coordinates set for Germany and we'll probably be end up in South America. Sure, I'm not that bad. All I know is likely it's somewhere east. Come on, Mr. Geography degree, Worko. Where is it? Going too fast. I didn't hit anything, you didn't say a thing. I need to reset my pedals as well. I really need to reset my pedals because they're really sensitive. 50. If you can find it on the map, mate, for me, when I bring map up and tell me, then we'll go. There we go. Down the motorway. Shush you. Okay, no, okay, you're next. We're going to London. Jolly old London. But yeah, we're going to see what happens at the minute in everything. But we're going to go get Danny back. He might be not where we think he is. Christ. Worko with the tisms for level of history knowledge. They got you there, mate. They got you there. Work, are you gonna go to any games next season? He went to a couple last season. Should have had high hopes for Black. I can't. It's copyright. Sadly, if I play that, you get copyright struck by Jeff Beck's label. I think I once had it playing on one of the streams and it got copyright. They'll be able to afford tickets. They won't make them completely expensive. We'll figure out a way. What the hell? My truck stopped. Is that how sensitive that brake is? Jesus Christ. That ain't good. But how are we all doing? How's our evening been? How's our day been? Are we all relatively cool? Reason our home form is bad because he never goes. He'd been to a lot, actually, to be fair. Worko went to a lot last season. Did you turn the... No. But I do have that plugged in. Shush. Where code is that saying Star Wars? I just had the advanced knowledge. I'll pick up Jake, we'll meet up. Sounds like a plan. I reckon we should do a Punk Chef 41 meet up at a game. Or before a game and all just sitting near the thing. I can confirm I've seen Worker in the crowd at Hillbert. There you go. Evening, Mike. How you doing, mate? Hope you're well. Yeah, but I thought this is something a little bit different. We haven't done one of these in a while. I believe we're going to Cambridge. But we'll stay in the lane for London. That's a terrifying thought. Not really. You can't miss bloody Mike on when he's at games. Jesus. Mike's like 6'7". Is it 6'7" you are, Mike? I am not too bad, my friend. I am not too bad. I'm happy that this is quite cool in here tonight, which is nice. 24 consecutive views. I'll take that on a stream. That's not normally the way we do. Meet up and we all need an orange mohawk. Oh, that's scary. Oh, that would be scary. Can you imagine people just not knowing what it's about? And just looking at us. Most things that I am looking forward to so far. 2015 kits launch, hoping for some nice shirts. Same. 6'8". Bloody hell, I thought you were 6'7". Jesus Christ, I forgot you were 6'8". Dex, on the other hand, no show. Also Daisy, the streamer, had given up on Sheffield Wednesday video. She wanted to do it because stewards ruined the footage and it wasn't even looking at it. Jesus Christ, that's not good. That's annoying. 6'8" is wild. Yeah, I know. I really want us in a neon pink away shirt again. I won't mind a pink away shirt. I liked the last one we did. All of us, don't forget to stop for the headshot time for the oldies to say that. All of us with orange mohawk will look like we're punk from the 1980 movie. True. Have a group therapy session in the Crown. That's not a bad shout, actually. Mike, big show Polton. Oh, Mike, massive. Like, if you actually like saw Mike. Oh, that brake pedal's so sensitive. You saw Mike, he's huge, but like anyone that looks at him, they think, oh, Gary bloke, but he's a lovely bloke. Pink shirt is a bit zesty, bring back the yellow and black. I won't mind a black and the yellow pins again. Ugh, give me. I did like that. This brake pedal's so sensitive. I'm about 6 foot wide. What were some of your favourite away shirts? Also, away shirt will be interesting. I will have to have that colour hair next year, so it better not be something glarish. I don't want that. Orange is bad enough. I don't want something weird, which will be interesting. We should have the blue shirt. We never win in blue shirts. I prefer black shorts. I won't lie. The yellow with the sky blue collar trim are quite grown on me. You should buy it in the sale if they've still got any. Was at the away game once and John McCure from the Rev was in front of me, with a tall lad. Marco Matthias won the goal. Shirt. I like that black electric blue. I've got that shirt. I like that one a lot. Not the big show, more like the giant haystacks. I have to have a mohawk wig, no fucking hair. Purple and silver, but different design, not the pinstripes. I always wanted the 94, 95 away kit. Some of our away shirts are so difficult to try and find. Like, they're like really impossible. You have to actually know someone who knows someone to find them. And it can be really difficult to get hold of some of our shirts if you're not able to. I like the yellow away shirt from like 10 years ago. Is that the Children's Hospital shirt, mate? And if that's the Children's Hospital shirt, I am not going to be happy that you just said it 10 years ago. That will make me feel bloody old. Remember the silver away shirt, like the 2000? Yeah, I did like that. That was nice. Green shirt for away is always nice. See, the only problem with green away shirts, if I decide to go back to doing a green setup, I blend into them. And it's never fun, that. It's never fun when I have to, I blend into the green. I just like, I look like a floating head. Luckily, I don't do it that much. That silver away shirt from 2012 League One promotion. That was nice. That was nice. I got that with no sponsorship on as well. Because you had to go in to get the sponsorship put on, and I didn't want the sponsorship on. So I got that minus the Santa. No, it has the Atletico Madrid. Oh, Land of Fire. That one. I believe that one I got. That was 10 years ago. Shit in hell. That got Stevie May on the back of it, my one. Yeah, I made a mistake with that. I thought he was going to do well. I massively fecked up on that one. I thought Stevie May was going to be a really good striker and ended up being a but. How can I go to full knowledge Jay isn't married to Sid? Jesus Christ, Jack. Well, my favourite. I like Stevie May. It's just a shame he could never get it to batter work. He was a good player. Yeah, my brakes are super sensitive. I may have to like fix that, because I don't like that. Because the moment I put a little pressure on my brakes, they go. Come on. He did love a free kick, true. I think Stevie May was hardly a player, just couldn't adapt to Carlos's style. Handy player, sorry. I thought you said hardly a player. Gonna say. Is it annoying anyone else to melt down on it when we really click? A little bit. A little bit. It was like winner before winner. The thing is, some of our kit releases, when they've been online and then people have seen how... It's more the price that gets me, because every club has got that kind of situation for me. Like the silver one, as well as the Owls print into the shirt and the Casino one. Yep. Stevie May wasn't with us when Carlos was in charge. I thought it was Stuart Gray. Wasn't it Stuart Gray who got him that season? It was him and Atty, wasn't it? Because he came afterwards, and then didn't Stevie May go to Preston? Didn't he go to Preston North End from us and then back up to Scotland? The one player I really wanted to do well for was Colin Lavert. Yeah. He had a really good little career after us, but the sad thing is we just couldn't make it work or make him fit the team we wanted it to. I got a collection. I hope we play names. I think one of them best names of season. Lavey was good. I liked Lavey. I had a lot of time for Lavey. Atty was a Dave Jones signing. He was. Atty nearly went to Palace. And Dave Jones was like, now we'll get him. I think that's the thing. People can't remember. We owe a lot to Dave Jones for the Atty New signing. I liked Atty. I thought Atty was decent. He got slated by a lot of our fan base. Just like, what's he called? Pato gets slated. Where Stuart Bray became manager. Isn't he very... No, I think he retired now. I think he retired. What's everyone's thoughts on the third kit this upcoming season? And I was going to pre-order it, but I wasn't going to pre-order something I hadn't seen. And also, I didn't have the money at the time. If I spent more money on a kit, I think my missus would have killed me, because that would have been at least 200, if not more, money on football shirts for the club that season. So I'll just wait. I'm just going to have to pray I can get one on release when it comes out. And it all depends on what I've got with my little one. Stuart Gray was the manager when I started supporting Wednesday. Everyone forget Dave Jones had a lot of player pulling. Like, apparently he had plenty of fun. I knew you were going to make a volleyball player joke. I just knew you were going to make a volleyball joke. 80 people watching, 8 charts, 165. Stuart Gray at Fulham now. So, yeah, he's been there for a while. He's been their coach for a while. He's been doing really well. I've really enjoyed seeing what Stuart Gray's still doing. It's been fun to know that he's still in football somehow. He's a mortgage advisor, but I also think he's working at Wrexham on the side as well. I think he's doing some stuff at Wrexham. Yeah. I'm not concentrating. We could make an entire squad of players that didn't fit the system. Oh god, yeah. Well, at Cantona, he didn't. It wasn't a case that he couldn't fit the system. They didn't like him playing on grass. Stuart Gray, a retrieve would decide he had as well. I think it would have been interesting to see what he would have done with a bit of money. I've always said that him with a bit of money would have been quite fun. So yeah. As is Dolan from Blackburn could be a shout. It all depends where he goes. He's a free. I haven't seen what they've done yet with their release and retain list yet. Thinking people are talking about this retain list. A lot of clubs that haven't still got theirs out. A lot of clubs we're still waiting to see. So it'll be interesting. Lee Bullen also confirmed that Stuart Gray had a lot of exciting players with chance theory takeover, but you know what, give him a chance. He seems inconsistent, Dolan. He's only like 22. Is he 22, 21? Would never outplay a fully, bit shame about Connor Wickham's injury. Yep. There was a player there in Connor. It's just a shame he had a really bad injury run over a career and he just couldn't get over that knee injury he kept on having. It was his knee to hip that kept them going, and the amount of time that lad had an ACL, it just heartbreaking. Like, generally heartbreaking to know that that's how many injuries he kept on having. Wasn't nice to know, because there was a genuinely good player there. It just didn't work. Like when we had Ross Bartley, absolutely fantastic player, just couldn't get it. Right at most clubs he went to. I know he did okay at Everton, but not where he should have been. I'd have loved Gray to go. Could have done. Yep. Did Samido? Oh, I'm all over. Go for his coaching badges. Samido, you mean? Not 100% sure. Remember when Wickham got stupidly fit over COVID and then looked world class after lockdown? Yep, he did look good. How many players have played for us and the Pigs? There's a lot going to Sheffield United, going from Wednesday to Sheffield United, but there's not many going from United to Wednesday. Matt Lowe was the first in a very, very long time. But has he got the coaching badges? Because it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a kind of, I'm Samido, best mate, I haven't got all my coaching badges yet. I don't know. Ron Atkinson, first time when I started supporting when I was around 11 or 10. Wow, I haven't done that in a while. I've gone to click for the paddles at the back. I ain't had paddles on this wheel in ages. But yeah, I think the season we got, like, I got left a comment on the video, and some of you will know who it is, saying that I was a bit wide of the mark with the crossroad thing today. And I don't think I was, because I was trying to turn around and say that we're in a crossroad where we get whatever happens, we're either going to go for stability again, is what I want, or it's going to go terribly long like this go. And because we don't know what's going on behind the scenes, I do think we're in a really big crossroads. Ian Doranto, Mr. European football himself. How are you, mate? Cracking season Forest having again. Rora probably got him the job. I think the last one before Matt Lowe would have been Joe Mattock, right? I know Marv played for him, but it wasn't club to club. Eddie Shorts, all that good news. I knew he was a cheerleader. My first game was actually 2005 playoff final, but sadly can't remember most of it. I have 5. Yeah. Generally, I can't remember my first Wednesday game. And I don't know if that's due to my seizures or anything, but I generally can't remember my first Wednesday game. To be fair, I think Marinakis was actually going to speak to the referees. I actually don't think he was going to... And I think the manager stopped him, Nuno. I think Nuno stopped him before he got a chance. Southampton, stay away from Danny. Yeah, you literally will be on tour soon, won't you? Hey, mate, the job you've done in the Prem, I think going up is incredible. And it's just good to see that it can happen. It's good for clubs like us, so if you get it right, it's good. Can't be arsed. I haven't got a load on this one because I couldn't find a lorry that could pull it. I tried to pull it earlier with one lorry, and I had the same thing. I was hoping to have it. Yeah, I can. The best mates, VA and Minty. They're really good mates. When they used to play together, they used to be centre backs in the same team. Makes 100% sense why they're both there. So it's not a kind of thing to me. You only chuff us forward because it means your derby mates are pissed. Let's be brutally honest. Bugger off, Southampton. The only reason we're in this mess. The only reason I'm having to do a rescue mission. Greeks are crazy though. I think I remember the league got split. Yep. Owner went on with a gun. Laugh most Forest fans also seen like us, which is loads. Big Dave has his badges. He does have his badges, but not yet. Would be fun though if he did. Saw on my phone before. Rangers are interested in Danny, but I've got this situation with Wednesday right at the minute. Is that I feel like Wednesday are going to turn into a bit of a stepping stone for clubs, for managers, because it's a big club. You can get it right kind of job. I've always seen it like that. All right, mate. Have a good one. 1, 2, 3. Speak to you soon. Just like Turkish leave, Barry. Oh yeah, their owners are mental. The passion and then there's that. I just feel like we're going to turn into a stepping stone for some people in terms of it, and I don't know how I feel about it because I don't want us to be the stepping stone for people. Oh shit! And that was the Popo. Whoops. The galley. I'm so over the Danny talk. I wish we would put it to bed so we can fight do. Yep. If we are good giving the big talk to a club, we need to prove it from 12 on the way to Galatasaray. Welcome to hell. There is. There's a really good book on Galatasaray way. I think it's by Jonathan Wilson. Absolutely fantastic read. You ever get a chance to read it, have a read it. It's really good. Just going over the culture of what it is over there. It's always interesting. Right, up here. Oh shit, left hand side. No, right hand side. Ah, wait. I meant to be on the right in Europe, aren't I? Are you going to France, Jake? Are you coming back with a rubber diggy? Not coming back with a rubber diggy. I'm going to go and try to Germany and get Danny to come back. I mean, you could be on the left and be a battering ram. Yeah, I don't want to destroy this truck. Ideally. Wow, has it been an hour? I've been dreaming. Jesus Christ. Don't feel like an hour. Does anyone think Danny has already burnt bridges? I think he has. I think he completely burnt bridges. I think he burnt bridges with the fan base. He burnt bridges with the ownership. It's very difficult to come back from it. It's like he turned around and said that he's going without... He's either said he's going and he's not spoken to them, or there's been a conversation which the club is denying. And there's an agreement, or you wanted to get an agreement in place to leave. It screams for me just not get a little bit of not getting what he wants. I kind of don't like it. He definitely have a bad. Yeah, it's not the way you go about it. That's the thing for me. It's not the way you go about trying to leave a club, for me. It's annoyed me. I won't lie, it's actually annoyed me. More than I think I thought it would do. I slightly wonder if something has tapped him up. Yeah, but even if someone tapped him up, you still wouldn't go about that way. Because you could also damage your deal going to your new place if you start saying stuff you're not meant to say. So I don't think it's a tap up. I think it was a come and get me, in all accounts. You'll find Danny and say things are all these signings. You can have them see the trucks empty. Yeah, I'm trying to do a Trojan horse a little bit, to be fair. Look, I got you all these signings. Where's the trailer? It is invisible, Danny. Get in. What? Am I getting in the back? No, you get it. Yeah, get in the back. Just hold on. The Happy Cloth is a different story. I've seen some, but I get it. I kind of get, for some of them, it's the best manager they've ever seen. I can also see Chancellor telling him that everything will be done on the cheap and there's no long-term promise in place. We don't know what's been said. We don't know what's been said on that, because he's getting the training pitch done, which is something Danny mentioned last year, that he wanted that fixing up and doing, and this is things that started getting into place. So I don't know on that one, because there are little things that look like things are starting to come into place, but also it'll be interesting to see what happens coming up, because say if there's things behind the scenes in place, I don't know how it'll go in certain things, but this gives it to do the shit. Yeah, the way he's done it, the fan loved it, and I thought that. I'm not happy with the way he's done it. I'll be brutally honest. The way he's done it has really pissed me off. Just because it seems very disingenuous. You were loved. You were like really loved. What happened if you go to a team and by November the ownership gone, you're not doing as well as you should be. You're not loved as soon as you get there because you haven't started well, and it leaves a bad taste in people's mouth. He'll have to be careful not to get a reputation money grabbing. I've said this before. I'm worried about that. I feel like Danny only does this to Chansiri, has gone back on something and clubs aside. Maybe. Welcome to the Deutschland up the Alp. We're all annoyed. We're all wenty. It annoys me that he's probably going to go in, but probably the first man in my time who modernised the club. Yeah, he probably is the first manager to modernise it. I think the other thing for me, I don't mind if he leaves to go to a German club, but I'd rather he came out and said it and gone, hey, I'm going back to Germany. I miss my family. I don't see my boys enough. That's why I'm going. Nothing on the club or the fans. I hit something. I just want to go back and see my boys. I'll be more annoyed if he goes to an English club, especially like Southampton or Leicester, because they'll be in the same league as us. And that'll annoy me, because he's not gone to a Prem club. We're nearly there. Well, I think he wants a chance to the root cause. I don't know. It could be. It could be Steve, but also I just wonder if that little bit of that ambition we spoke about is there. He signed a new contract, then after 6 months head turn. If he wants to go, let him go, but not go for nothing. We don't need a manager like this. True, at the end of the day, it's all Chance's fault, giving it excuses to talk about leaving. There's a part of me that wondered if there was a gentleman's agreement. That said, if a club in a higher league came for me, I could go and speak to them. But only if they hit your release clause. And because they haven't hit his release clause, Danny's gone, well, you said I could go if they talked to you, only if they hit your release clause. But they haven't done that, Danny, so you've got to stay. It does feel like he was just waiting for that big club to come. And we all said we were all waiting for Danny to have his head turned by Southampton when it came, because we all knew Russell Martin was on the chopping block. And that was the issue for me. I'd like us to get money for him and not it go through courts. Like, if you actually look at what DC did with Steve Bruce, he was quite brutal with Steve Bruce and trying to get the most for him, which is something I think you've got to look at really carefully. Like, really carefully, because he was quite to the point with that one. I won't lie. There was part of me that it took him away, but at the end of the day, it's all Chance's fault. Given it just about talk about leaving. Have I gone the right way? Yeah, I have. Chance has always been we will see what happens. The owner look at his past chairman statement and this football Danny wanted long-term start never came clearly. Yeah, I think that's the issue for me. He wanted long-term. He spoke about long-termness for a while, and the thing is, the way he's gone around angling for a move is what's done my head in. Like, the first thing would have been to not do any interviews. Whoever's advised him very, very poorly. I get it, but the script should have been, I'm under contract at Sheffield Wednesday, we'll see what happens. If someone comes in, I'd love to manage the Premier League or the Bundesliga one day. That's the goal. Hopefully that'll happen one day, but we'll have to wait and see. Maybe there's something there. You can't have long-term plan because things always change in football. Free from Chansiri. Had an old laptop because seems it happens on your live though. Weird. I don't know why it does that. That's very odd. I don't know why it would do that. I'll have to think about that, why it does that, DJ. Another thing is that isn't great though is we'll get more money. Shit. We'll have got more money for managers than we would have done players, yeah. That is the absolute mentalness of all of this. We will have got more money for managers than we will have done players. And the thing is, we need to hope that the behind the scenes staff have all signed new deals. Because if they haven't and Danny goes... Did I just say Leipzig? Hold on a minute, that said Leipzig, didn't it? Sander Liège, nope. Can't see that bloody bastard mirror, it's going to do me head in. What was that? It's a really weird click. Stay there, blue car. The blue car and the lorry had a race. The lorry got the family into the wall. The mental thing is in the summer Steve Bruce came in and we could have a quad like Tundra. No, you're Belgian, you sausage. Shut up. Leave with Belgium heading into northwest Germany. Alright, I got it wrong. Shut up. Leave the dyslexic alone and his map reading skills. Look, the dyslexic epilepsy is driving a lorry. I think the more important thing to be worried about. My internet disconnected, goes off. My laptop gone stupid. I blame work. I only seem to happen when he's around. See, Worko has that effect on people, just doesn't have the effect on the ladies. Work, are you breaking people's stuff again? You're 7 miles. Alright, shut up. Ooh, look at me. Ooh, I got a few miles away from this. Ooh, I know how to look at the map. Piss off. Twat. Ooh, I'm Worko and I know how to take the piss out of Jake. It's very easy. You get one light bulb and you let it go pop. And he goes on the floor. Knob. Hello, your computer has a virus. Oh, look at me. I can read a sodding map. Oh, look. Worko's happy he got a nibble. You just can't eat a full woman. Ah, sorry. Remember where that guy parked? There. Whoops. Whoops. I wasn't paying attention. Could you tell? Oh no, I'm under the water. He fell in the water. Fucking love Bite Milligan. How have I been dreaming for an hour and 4 minutes? Jesus Christ. Did you set out for the journey without a long-term strategy? Welcome to Chancery Transports. I am your transport coach. We don't do long-term. We'll just see what happens when we get there. We sponsor Sheffield Wednesday Football Club. Chancery Transport. I am delivering the tuna. I do good. Dream doesn't stop until we find Danny. Welcome to D-Tactic Trucking. I may have to see if I can make a skin of that for a trailer, actually. Taxi trucking division, that would be quite funny. We could be Rotterdam or anywhere, Liverpool or Rome. The Worko cheerleading blow up girlfriend by please reboot. Worko, some fizz have pulled the reel on the miss. Oh, got traffic. Do we try and go around them? I'm not on stream tonight, guys. You don't need me again. Yeah, but you're in the chat. You can't plan long-term planning trucking routine change Chancery Trucking Co Limited 2025. Oh, sorry. This is a mistake. I'm gambling it like Chancery would. Chancery Trucking, where we make gambles. Let's go. See, this is where the little fun super chat feature, £2, bosses, handbrake, stuff like that. Yeah, true. Oh no, I don't know what the like button is. Uh-oh, I'm in danger. I'm in danger, it's getting very dark and I don't know what the like button is on this now. Oh, it's that one. There we go, I got lights on. See if I can keep this straight. Nope. Whoa, I've missed some chats. Here we go. The light, mate, yes, having an impression. Jake, mate, the late commentary have... no, it's mate. The light do make you do... Yep. £2 in the... Ah! How have I done 22% damage? £2 in Chancery NPC crosses the motorway randomly. They usually fail, so it's now where it's heading. Better leaving them off going. 4% damage. I gotta say I didn't do 22. This is not going well. My brakes are way too sensitive. Jake is the autism and trucking safe hands. Nah. You see me drive? Why is that not working now? It did. Drift it. It was safe hand, Andrew, until I got to Germany. I think I got a bit nervous on trying to hunt for Danny. It's fine. It's only 56. Do the homework. You're trying to hunt. Are you running those Faithful Lives group? I can see the ending in We Are Selfless this type of way. Yeah. See, I'm driving safely. I don't know what you're on about, DJ. I would never do something to endanger Chancery Trucking Limited. But yeah, it can be interesting. Hey, it's a Tesla truck. I'm a Tesla truck. Hey, I'm a Tesla truck. There you go. What's the speed at 50? We'll go at 50. There we go. 50 miles per hour and we're doing good. We've reached our destination. Bloody hell, 1 hour and 11. Jesus. But yeah, this is just something a little bit different tonight. And we might do more of these during the pre-season. Maybe some farming as well. Just because they'll be nice to do, because I normally like to do live on a Monday if I can. When it's the season. Because I like to do the debrief. But this ain't done too badly. 18 viewers, 236 altogether, which is good. Let's have a look. Where are we on the map? We are very close to being there. We're just going to a random place. We are, aren't we? Jake doing exactly what next season Sheffield Wednesday? Car crash, yeah. Thing is, I am worried about next season, but I'm not. At the same time, I wish someone again. I am worried about next season, but I'm also not. Because it's the unknown. The unknown is still there, and the unknown, you can have a lot of things that go right and go, what is that place? It's got no windows. So it can be interesting, let's put it that way. And I think we went to, sometimes the unknown is scary because we like to have a bit of a plan. Or the fans like to have a bit of a plan at least. And again, last season, it feels very much like last season where we were trying to see if Daddy was going to stay. And Daddy was like, the things I'm going to do. You got to remember last season when all the talk of Danny happened, Danny went and did the Euros. Is it down here? This is not going right. Have I gone goofed? Have I got this right? Have I got this right or have I gone goofed? I know, got it right. Yay! But yeah, we're going to end this in a minute, get to where I need to be and end it because it's nearly 8 o'clock. It's been a long day for me. How close are we to being there? I know people are starting to get bored of this by well. Around the corner and we're here. Pretty much. But I enjoyed this. Something a little bit different. Something that we can do. Maybe I'll do FIFA one of the streams. Pray for Bristol. Yeah. I think they're going to need it. I think they're definitely going to need it, to be fair. I just don't see them doing it at us. I think it could be another 3-4-0 tonight. I think farming might be a better one for this platform, mate. Trucking is a lot more popular on Twitch. It is, but I'm not a big fan of Twitch. I don't mind. I'm not really doing it to what pops. I'm doing it because I'm just enjoying it, to be fair. And I'm always going to be a little bit more of a thingy. This would be so like trucking company owned by Chancery. Set out for doing something and then not get his mate at the end. Yeah. That's actually kind of true. I'll probably get stuck at bloody thingy. Neither am I anymore. They were all green affiliated, yep. 4-3 Bristol, anyone up the city. They're going to have to do an interesting job. Right, we're going to do something interesting when we end here. Can you see that little marker that we're coming up to? That's my marker. And I'm going to do something probably a little bit dumb. Let's see if I can do this. Alright, here we go. Here's my marker. And there you go. I got to where I needed to be. But thank you for watching tonight, guys. I've much enjoyed this. Been a lot of fun. I might do more of these in the future. But yeah, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one. See you in the next episode of the Wednesday stuff, and there'll be stuff tomorrow. I'm working on the season review. The season review is just taking me a lot more time than I first thought it would. But I will see you in the next one of this.